The Fortnite community is back, strapped and fully loaded. They've got some ideas, like 10 of them. They got 10 ideas. This is 10 new Fortnite skins fans designed. The Fortnite community has some ideas for new skins. Now, a lot of the skins uploaded to the Epic Games forums or Reddit look a bit like the ones from our video of the worst skin concepts. But after digging deep within the depths of skin concepts, we've come across 10 new ones since our last video that we'd like to see in the game. When purchasing the Batman skin, make sure to use code T5G and comment which superhero skins you'd like to see in the game next. But in at your number 10 spot, we've got Aurora. Now, most skins tend to have both a male and female part to the set. It's not too often you find standalone characters. Back in Season 5, we got Drift, a real-world human spray paint artist, who, while tagging the giant Durburger, got teleported to our Battle Royale island and became one of the many fighters we have today. He comes with a stage unlocking outfit that artist Mick Genetic has used as the base model for the set. Instead of the rabbit-like face mask though, she wears a gold crown and her main coat is a lot slimmer but has added animated effects. Her eyes begin to glow a hot red color, while you can also see flames on the trim around the coat. Maybe it's activated based on eliminations or a selectable option in the outfits, but the final stage shows red-hot lightning-like effects coming from all over her, including the eyes. It's a really well-made counterpart for the original Drift character, and I always assumed we'd get the female part to that set eventually, but we never did. Hopefully they spot this concept and add it in before Drift becomes completely lost in the hundreds of Fortnite skins. But in at number 9, we've got the Devourer. So during the epic boss battle we all got to witness between the giant island-built mecha and the frozen monster, we were all able to buy a smaller mecha in the item shop to use as a skin. I mean, who wouldn't want their own little Transformer skin, especially one that combines some of the most popular skins? But something I always wondered is why we didn't get a monster skin as well. I just put it down to being too much of a unique shape to match up with all the other humanoid skins. But when you look at the Stranger Things event in which we got the Demogorgon, it's definitely possible to create a miniature version of the monster too. Well, this Reddit design shows us just what that monster might look like as a skin. The general shape has been adjusted slightly to conform to skin shapes, but it still looks pretty solid. They've even created a mini Polar Peaks castle for the backbling and a torn-off mecha arm for his pickaxe. Suppose there's no better way to show off your victory royale than swinging around the ripped-off arm of your enemies, even if they're robot. Number 8, KFC. So how many of you watching are chowing down on some food right now? Because if you're not, you might start feeling a little peckish after this concept. Designed by KFC Gaming, we have the KFC Chicken Champ. Uses the base design from the high stakes event skins with the suited body, but then on top you've got the classic bucket of KFC chicken. Although it is empty and upside down, it's almost like that didn't replace his head with a KFC bucket, but more he just stuck a KFC bucket over his head. He's even wearing matching red gloves. It's kind of what you'd imagine for a fast food skin concept, especially considering all the other food skins we currently have. Except this one is dressed up fairly smart. But to finish it off, we do get that full bucket of chicken with the bucket basher harvesting tool. Simple stick with a bucket on the end is all you need for this slick design. Though I can't imagine many people would want to fork out the 1,500 V-Bucks for that one pickaxe. Number 7, the bear. So most concepts you find, they manage to create these designs that look like they could be made by the Fortnite artists themselves, matching up with that Fortnite cartoonish nature. However, this concept is probably the most freaky looking yet most realistic concept I've seen so far. Created by Jantrax, we give you the Bear Leader. Now don't get me wrong, the actual design and overall idea is really nice, but just look at his face. I don't know what it is, but seeing those eyes on a normal bear's head is kind of creepy. Although I do have to admit I would be really tempted if I saw the skin in the item shop. We've got so many different skins now, ranging from superheroes and monsters to fast food creatures, but this is definitely still something quite unique. I could easily imagine playing as the Bear Leader with a Cuddle Team Leader and the Dire Werewolf skin all running as a pack together. At number 6, we've got Dawn. As you've seen so far, nearly all concepts use a base model from a different skin to start off with, then they add their creativity over the top. This time, we've got a completely original design from Redditor, Flying Magikarp. Excellent name, by the way, and it's something a lot of players have wanted for a while, a true vampire-style skin, and this one is named Dawn, a more modern version compared to the old-style vampire skins we currently have. The The entire core body outfit looks like it could be lifted straight from the old Blade movies, which is already going to appeal to many people. The head gives you that classic vampire look with the pale dark skin, but Flying Magikarp has also given it some extra glowing purple eyes. As far as I can tell, the entire concept is Magikarp's design. The coat looks kind of similar to the cowboy skins like Deadfire, but you can clearly see the difference. At the moment, Dawn doesn't have a back bling, but he does have a very noticeable pickaxe. Yep, you've got yourself a giant bat harvesting tool, which even has a really cool little purple glowing lamp-like item attached at the bottom of the handle. Make sure to let us know which of these concepts are your favorites, by the way. You never know when Epic Games might be browsing through the comments. Number 5, Madam Mim. From vampires to witches, at the moment, the only witch-style skins in the game are the Alchemist, Caster, and Elmer. As their name suggests, they aren't actually witches, but the pointy hat is the closest thing in Fortnite so far, so you're gonna deal with it. Or you could go with the Doctor style, in which case you've also got the Night Witch skin, but this Madam Mim design is a true witch outfit. Funnily enough, this is also designed by Flying Magikarp, and this time, he's given us a full set. The main skin is just your classic witch outfit, worn and torn rag-like clothes, with that worldwide known pointed witch's hat. And of course, you gotta have that green witch's face from the old Wizard of Oz films. The back bling is your standard potion-filled cauldron with mini potion vials hanging on the side and a little witch's broomstick that'll lean on the side. Then for the harvesting tool, it's fairly similar. Another potion-filled cauldron on top of a stick, but with some octopus tentacles poking out. Frankly, I don't know what she's making in those cauldrons, and hopefully I don't find out. I don't want to get turned into a toad today. Thank you very much. But in at your number 4 spot, we've got Runnin Kenichi. With all Fortnite skins, whether they're actually part of the game or a completely fan-made concept, you always get a few that are fairly bad. A lot that's in the middle, oh yeah, that's okay section, and then you get those rare shiny few that turn you into the world's thirstiest collector. Well, this is one of those. Created by Ryart, we have both a male and female part to this complete set. You got Runnin on the left and Kenichi on the right, and this general design looks as though it's been crossed with a samurai and a knight from heaven. An all whitish blue color theme that comes off really smooth and unique. It's almost impossible to imagine these characters doing anything bad. They both have their own unique cape-style backbling, but they both have the same dual-wielding pickaxe. Maybe it's because of the anime art style, but these skins look so good, I honestly wouldn't miss an opportunity to buy them if it came up. The description for them reads, warriors from a distant land who sacrificed everything, including their own bodies, in order to gain power through technology. So that sounds like some straight-up sci-fi background, and with such majestic skins, I can't imagine anyone who wouldn't like to try out these characters at least once. But at number 3, we've got Denny's female fish stick skins. So we've talked about the different male and female counterparts to various skins, but what about good old Fish Stick? He's been by himself for so long now, and it's about time he got some company, or two. Introducing the Fish Stick Sisters by concept artist Denny. You've got that classic American movie style outfit of the girl next door on the right, or you could call it the Dukes of Hazzard look as well. On the left, you got a completely new color variant, which I actually think is just as good as the original color theme. That blue and purple effect makes you feel like she's straight from a Disney Sea animation like Finding Nemo. However, I doubt they would sell these as a package, so if you only had to purchase one, which sister would you choose? And at number 2, we've got the female drift skin. So we've talked about a drift-like skin earlier, which used the base model, but this concept is actually meant to be the female counterpart's drift. Something I love about this concept is how many different anime references it uses. Just looking at this design makes you feel like she belongs in an anime. It's almost identical to the original drift, but with a lot more customization. Instead of wearing the mask normally, you'll be given the option to wear it on the side of your head like a lot of anime warriors do. The back bling is just a normal looking black backpack, but with that mask design on the front, and they've even given her earrings and backpack accessories. Overall, I love the design for the anime references, but this concept is pretty much the same as the drift when it comes to the core skin, although it would be nice to actually see a more matching pair running around the island. And in at number 1, we've got the Caddis Dog as pet concepts. To finish off this list of fan-designed Fortnite skins, we thought we'd share 2 pet designs instead because they're definitely worth it. Since the original 3 pets appeared, we've gotten a little excited every time a new pet comes to the game. Being able to have a little buddy with you can make the game a little more interesting for a while, until you realize it's just another back bling and you're not actually on a mission to save a new friend from the horde of keyboard warriors. Although with these 2, they might end up saving you after all. Created by Shark Tufts, we've got 2 new pet designs, one of the monster and one of the mecha. Now the question is, which one would you want? Because I know I want one of them at least. I mean, just look at that cute little monster Cyclops eye. Epic if you put them in the shop, I'll get them both. Some of these concepts are just way too good to miss. And remember, make sure to let everyone know your favorites in the comments below. And hey, you gotta click this video on screen right now. You gotta click it, subscribe, and click the video. It's an annotation. Click it on screen and use code T5G in the item shop. Or Fred's gonna turn into a balloon.